Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Read. Wa Nabi Musa. Before that. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Abu Musa radiallahu anhu said, I was with Nabi Karim Sam one day, and he intended to pass urine. So he came to soft sand at the root of the wall, at the bottom of the wall. Then he passed urine. Then he said, when one of you intend to pass urine, then he should seek soft sand for his urine. Right. So why would you want to make urinate into soft sand? Is because then it doesn't splash, right? And also you'll also ensure you don't urinate in a place that's higher than you, because then it runs back, right? And therefore, Nabi Karim, what you'd also do if the sand was hard, you would take a stick and you would make it so soft. Now here the doubt comes about that here the urinating at the bottom of the foundation of the wall will cause the wall to become weak. So how did Nabi Karim did this? So the answer to this is that this was a place where everybody used to urinate. It was a general place. You understand? So it was known for urinating there. And it's possible also that Nabi Karim urinated at a bit distance from the foundation of the wall. Right, read.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وعن انس رضي الله تعالى عنه قال كان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم اذا اراد الحاجه لم ينفع ثوبه حتى ينام من الارض. رواه الترمذي وابو داود والترمذي.
Narrated from Ansar Nabi Akrim, so when he intended to relieve himself, then he would not remove his clothes until he is close to the earth. In other words, as long as possible, to let your satr be covered. If also if after you take a shower, then put on your trouser net first. You understand it, so that your satr can be covered quickly.
قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إنما أنا وحدث ولده علمكم إذا أتيتم من غير فلا تستقبلوا القبلة ولا تستقبلوا أمر ثلاثة أحكام ونهى عن الغيث
والرمة
إذا الرجل
Abu Hurairah said, Nabi Karim said, indeed I am to you the likeness of a father to his child. I will teach you. When you go to the toilet, then do not face the Qibla and do not face your back to the Qibla. And he ordered for 3 stones, and he prohibited from using dung and bones just to make his istinja, and he prohibited that a man makes his istinja with his right hand. Right, read.
عائشة رضي الله تعالى عنها قالت كانت يد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في قبوله وطعامه وكانت اليسرى لخلاته وما كان مسألة.
Next one was an Aisha radiallahu anha. She said Nabi Akrim's right hand was for his cleansing and his food, and his left hand was for washing himself in the toilet and from any other dirt. Right. Islam is a mazhab which is complete, and it teaches us everything. And from the different ahadiths, we understand that the right hand's got different duties and the left hand's got different duties. And also Islam has taken the nature of man into consideration, that if he may imagine he makes his istinja with the right hand and then he eats with the same right hand, so he wouldn't like that. So Islam also takes that into consideration. And then those people who's got a shaitani tabiat, right? Then they will they will they will like eating with their right hand and making istinja with their right hand because they tabiat is shaitani. You understand it? They don't differentiate between what is clean and not clean. Then
وعنها رضي الله تعالى عنه قالت قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا ذهب أحدكم من بيت فلم يقطع عليه بثلاثة أيام استقيموا بهن إنها تجزي عنه رواه أحمد وأبو
narrated from Hazrat Aisha radiallahu anha. She said, the Nabi Akram, when he used to go to the toilet, then he used to take with him 3 stones and he used to make istinja with them. And because it would suffice on behalf of the istinja.
وعن ابن مسعود رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا تستهدوا بالروح ولا بالعظام فإنها زاد إخوانكم من الجن رواه الترمذي والنسائي إلا أنه لم يذكر زاد إخوانكم من الجن.
Narfa bin Mas'ud radiallahu anhu said, Nabi Kareem said, do not make istinja with dung and no with bones, because this is the provision of your brothers from the jinn. Narrated by Tirmizi and Nasa'i, except that he did not mention, that would be Nasa'i, did not mention that is the provision of your brothers from the jinn. Right. So what is rose? And raji'. One word is raji', right? So rose is the excreta of the horse, right? And ba'ra is the excreta of the goats and the camels. And sarqeen is the excreta of the cows and the buffaloes, right? And raji is is general. It encompasses all these all excretas, right? And then, so what do the jinnat eat now? So they say that the jinnat eat the seeds in these in this dung, right? Or some hadiths show that this is not rather the food of the jinnat. This dung, etc., is the food of the animals of the jinnat. You understand it? Because the doubt comes about that the Shariat is addressed to both man and jinn. And this dung, etc., is najis. How could they be eating najis? Right. The other answer to this here is that some riwayats come that the moment they pick up this dung, then it changes into dates. Changes into dates. And then some riwayats come that the bones here, right? So now they got the bones, right? So the moment they pick up this bones here, then the meat comes onto the bones, and then they eat the meat. And some riwayats come that they only smell this. When they smell the bones, then this satiates them, right? And the one Ustad, he met one jinn, right? And he asked him, how you people eat this bone? So he says, we just smell it. We don't take the meat from it. We just smell it, and that's sufficient for us. Likewise, some hadith says you mustn't use coals, because the jinnat don't eat the coals, rather they use the coals also. You understand it? So they benefit from there. Therefore, you shouldn't use that for istinja, right?
قال لي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يا رويفع لعل ذاك تقول تلك بعد فأخبر الناس أن من أخذ لحية وتقلد بطرا أو استنجى بوجود دابة بالأرض إن محمدا فيه يريد.
Narrated from Ruwayfa bin Sabit radiallahu anhu, he said, Nabi Kareem said to me, "O Ruwayfa, perhaps the life will lengthen with you after me." To inform the people that whoever ties his beard in knots, or he garlands himself with a string, or he makes istinja with dung of the animal or the bones, And indeed, Nabi Karim Sallallahu is free from him. Right, in Jahiliyyah, they used to do this, right? They used to, that person who used to get married, then he would put a knot, one knot on his beard. And if he got married second time, then he would put a second knot. So they were prohibited for this. This was a custom of Jahiliyyah, and it has no basis in Islam. And also, we find the Sikhs also, they tie their, what's the name, their beard, right? And the sunnat way of the beard is that it must flow. It must flow, right? So therefore, to do that. Then the second thing is to garland, to put a string. So this is now if you put a tawiz and you understand the tawiz, or they put string and they understand this to be asar bizat. In other words, that itself makes a difference, whereas only Allah makes the difference, right? That is merely a means, right? So you had the wrong akidah, then this is shirk. You understand? The tawiz and putting string to say from nazar, etc. The wrong akidah, then it amounts to shirk. Right. So Nabi Karim Sallallahu is free from that person. In other words, he's got no connection with Nabi Karim Sallallahu. And if he understands this to be halal, then he becomes a kafir. Right.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: من اتخذ بيوتي من فعل فقد أحسن ومن لا فلا حرج، ومن استجمر بيوتي من فعل فقد أحسن ومن لا فلا حرج، ومن أكل فما تخلل فليلفت وما لاك بلسانه فليبتلع، من فعل فقد أحسن ومن لا فلا حرج، ومن أتى الغائب فليستفتي، فإن الوزير إلا أن يجمع كثيرا
كثيبا
كثيرا
رمل
رمل فليستفتي، فإن الشيطان يلعب في مقائد بني آدم، من فعل فقد أحسن ومن لا فقد رواه أبو داود وماجه.
That's what Abu Hurairah said, Nabi Karim said, whoever applies surma, then he should apply in odd numbers. And whoever who did that, then he's done well. And if he doesn't do that, there's no harm. And whoever makes istinja, then he should make istinja in odd numbers. Whoever did that, he has done well. And if he doesn't do that, then there's no harm. And whoever ate, then what comes out from between the teeth, what he pulled out from between the teeth, what they like a toothpick, then he should spit that out. And whatever he removed via his tongue, then he should swallow that. Right? And whoever did this and he done well, whoever didn't do it, then there's no harm. And whoever go to the toilet, then he should conceal himself. Then if he doesn't find, except that he can gather a heap of sand, then he faces back to it. Because shaitan plays with the buttocks of man. And whoever did this, he's done well. Whoever didn't do this, then there is no harm. Right? So the one word is mentioned here is istajmara, right? Istajmara, it means istinja bil hajar. To make istinja with stone, then you must try and do it in odd numbers, right? And so it shows it's mustahab. Unlike Imam Shafi'i say that you have to use 3. So we say the main thing here is in qawl mahal, to clean the area, right? So this hadith will show that if you don't do it in those odd numbers or 3, then it's mustahab to do it, and there's no harm if you don't do it, right? And istijmar also has the meaning of to peel the jamarat, right? And also to perfume the area also. That's also istijmar, right? And takhallala means when you take out with the toothpick, then you pulling it out, and that which comes out from between your teeth with the toothpick, then that you must spit out. Why? Because maybe there's some blood also on it. So therefore you split it out. But that which you pull out with your tongue, then that was loose already, that you can swallow. Right. Then they got here that the shaitan here, he plays with the buttocks of man. He puts waswasa and you understand it? And he tells you, hey, see somebody seeing from behind, and he's going to see you naked. You understand it? And you understand it. So now, therefore, make at least a small hill and face your back to the hill, and then so you don't have to worry about it. Waswasa. Leave it alone.